What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? This is Black Ink Crew season 7, episode 16. Or they had a, I guess, mid-winter break type of thing. So this is still season 7. So look, I told y'all last week I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stick with this, and I almost didn't do this review. Okay, it's just so manufactured. Like, we know that there's a certain level of fakeness in all reality TV, but it's just, anyway, I'm going to go through it, though. I'm going to go on and go through it. So, we start off the episode where we left off last week with something hitting the window. We found out it was a brick coming through the window. And everybody's talking about their safety and who could hate us this much and where is this coming from? And why do people hate us? Who are we at war with? Dude, y'all not at war. Somebody threw a brick through the fucking window. That's not a war. Like, they didn't shoot up the shop. Ain't nobody come running up in there. They threw a brick. And it could have been anybody. But, of course, they think it's Alex. We'll get to that. Then Sky, Miss Head of HR, takes the new girls out for yoga. She takes them on a spa day. It looks like they're doing hot yoga because they're talking about how hot it is in there. Of course, they are half-ass naked. Miss Crystal has on a thong and is letting us know she has on a thong. And, I mean, don't get me wrong. Hey, if you got the body, go for it. I ain't hating on the thong. I'm just saying. That's how you hang out at a work event. That's all I'm saying. But Sky said that she's taking them because she, you know, they're new to the shop. They had the whole situation with the brick, and she doesn't want, you know, she just wants to do a little check-in on them, make sure that they know that they're in a safe environment and that this isn't the normal situation at Black Ink, you know, okay. But they get to know each other a little bit. We find out that Toki actually plays three instruments, which, you know, she plays the piano, the violin, and the guitar. And I was like, okay, that's cool. I could definitely see that. I could see that being something that's in her repertoire, you know. But it was what it was. We see that Sky's getting a phone call from her business. I guess the people that get ready to, do the quarterly reports, I guess. So she's getting a report from them or what have you on the what's going on. So you know there's going to be something with that because the lady's like, well, can I get a few more minutes to finish crunching the numbers because I just want to, you know, have my numbers right. And Sky's like, well, I'll give you an extension this time. But just know I need my numbers right. I need it ready. Girl, whatever. So then we have Ted and Caesar having this little, like, fake me out in the car gangster movie scene where they talking about, so who you think it is, yo? I don't know who you think it is, yo. Yo, what's up with that, yo? I don't know, yo. What you think? Well, you know, I was looking at, you know, Alex's Instagram, the dude that I beat up, but I still follow him on Instagram, and he was saying some old crazy stuff last night. Caesar was like, so I'm supposed to believe that it's a coincidence that the same night that he on Instagram talking shit, it's the same night a brick came through my window, because, you know, we both from the streets. We know how that go. He been radio silent until now. Yeah. Ted was like, so how you want to carry it? I don't know how you want to carry it. I mean, if that's what he did, yo, I'm ready to get in work. Caesar was like, yeah, because before my problem was with his bitch. That sentence right there already should let you know how stupid you are. But now it's him. So we got sick. So back to the shop. We got security in the building. And, shoot. Why I can't never get people's names? Not Donna. Melanie. I couldn't remember her name, y'all. I had to go check it out because I was like, I just couldn't get her name. But she comes to the shop to just say, hey, what's going on? Give us an update on what's going on with her. And Sky has hired security. But did y'all catch how Mel kind of gave it away because she called that man by his first name? How you know who he is when supposedly Sky just hired him and you just happened to come by the shop and you said you hadn't seen nobody since Bay Wedding? How you know his name? Oh, because he already worked on security for the crew and y'all already knew who he was. But anyway, so we find out that things are going really well for her. Her and Lolo got back. Lolo, you know, her boyfriend. They got back together. She's gonna work at his shop right now. He said he wanted his family back, and they're doing really well. She's happy. So, excuse me. So there's her update, and she said she'll be coming through from time to time. But you know, basically, that's just kind of how everything's going. They tell her what happened with the shop being with the brick coming through the window with the shop or whatever. And so then they get to talk. So I'm sorry, y'all. So Caesar shows up and they get to talking about that. And he's like, well, you know, we think it's Alex, because who else would it be? And what I'm glad that oh boy, what's wrong with me and names? Y'all know who I'm talking about. The one that don't do nothing but take pictures. He was like, oh, well, I could list them. And he lists like 5 or 6 people just off the top of his head. And everybody was standing there looking stupid. Like, exactly. Just because Alex is the person you had the most recent beef with doesn't mean Alex is the only person you have beef with. And just on some random niggas just trying to get on TV type shit because it threw the brick through the window. If it was, anyway, I ain't going to do that. So then we had Bay and her mama. Bay mama done ran up Bay credit card $6,000 buying stuff online. Her mother talking about something. I love America. I love shopping. But you knew you ain't had no money. And you knew that you were using the credit card. Bay said she gave her mother a credit card for an emergency purpose only. She pulled that credit card thing up and sold it was $6,000. $6,700, excuse me. And her mother talking about, at first her mother was like, well, I don't know what that is. Like, because I don't know what that translates. $6,000 don't mean nothing to me. I don't know what that translates to. So Bay told her what that translated to in Korean money. Her mama lost her, was like, oh wow. But then gonna turn around and say, Bay was like, well, I'm cutting you off. She's like, well, I still have my phone. Bitch, you better cut that credit card off. And Bay was like, how we supposed to be saving money if she's spending up the money we saving by having her here? Now, supposedly, I thought Bay mama was getting ready to leave in a couple of weeks, but it seemed like she might be staying for a little bit longer. But okay. Y'all keep playing with Trump. So, the ladies finally reach out to Donna. Bay and Kitty reach out to Donna. They, you know, Donna, and I ain't mad at Donna. Donna was like, I ain't heard from these chicks in 3 weeks. They ain't reached out. They haven't called. They haven't texted. They haven't asked how Alex is. None of that. Now all of a sudden they invite me out for drinks. But all right, I'm gonna see what this is about. And of course, and you know, Donna don't hold her tongue. So Donna let them know how she was feeling. And they were like, no, it's not like that. We just feel like we in the middle, and you know how that is. And, you know, it's just a lot going on. So then they're going to bring up the brick coming through the window and say, well, Caesar think Alex did it. Donna was like, oh, so that's why y'all invited me here. That's what this is about. This don't have nothing to do with me. This don't have nothing to do with Alex. Y'all here trying to spy for Caesar and want to know if Alex had anything to do with the brick coming through the window. And Donna basically let them know how she felt. And she and rolled out. She was like, I'm going to make it easy for y'all. Since y'all think, you know, y'all feel like it's so hard being in the middle, I'm going to make it easy. I'm out. And, you know, she leaves and she lets them know, look, no, we didn't throw the brick through the window. And if we had, we would let you know it was us. Like, ain't no secrets here. And I ain't mad at you, Donna, because I would feel the same way. Like, if these are supposed to be your friends and y'all looked out, at the very least, you could call and say, hey, y'all good. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have to have no extended conversations, but you could be like, hey, you good. Anyway. So, back at the shop. I keep wanting to say his name is Will, but that's not his name. But it's Walt. That's it. I knew it started with a W. Walt is letting everybody know. Well, they told them that Kitty and Bay told Caesar that they went out with Donna, and they said that, you know, Donna's adamant that it wasn't Alex. And then they went on to talk about how Alex's back is messed up. And of course, Caesar and Ted made fun of that shit instead of like feeling like, well, damn, that's fucked up. Like, you know, maybe we hurt this dude. Now it's a joke again. Then Walt is talking about that he needs to raise money because, you know, he had to move to the hood and send his kids away because he hit some financial hard times. But he's trying to raise money because he's going to do a black ink calendar, and he found an apartment, but he needs more money for the down payment because of his credit. They asking him for a certain amount of money that he doesn't have. But they're going to hold the apartment for him so to see if he can raise the money. Now, And C's talking about some, well, how you gonna raise the money? Because I guess C's was like, don't ask me for it. Like, I guess in the back of his mind, that's what he was thinking, was like, don't ask me for no money. But Walt was like, he just wanted C's permission to basically use Black Ink's name to do a calendar. And C's was like, that's cool. You know, he was like, you know, I just get to pick the month that I am, you know, and all that good stuff. So that's what they did. So they're going to have a little fundraiser or whatever. So the realest chick on this episode award goes to Tati. And I don't even fucking like Tati. But what I appreciate is that Tati had a conversation with Ted. And she told Ted he was wrong. And told Ted that he owes Alex an apology. She was like, the way you jumped him, the way you snuck him and you sucker punched him, she was like, that's just not cool. That don't sit right with me, and that's just not the type of person I thought you were. And Ted was like, well, you know, whatever it is, if Caesar got a problem, I got a problem. And once Caesar stood up, it was just on and popping. And if you don't understand that, then I don't know what to tell you. And then he go say in his confessional, I mean, I'm loyal. Loyal is a big thing to me, and I thought Tati was loyal, but I guess not. And he was like, well, I feel like you going against me, so where does that leave us? And Donna was like, what do you mean, where does that leave us? And I'm like, people crack me up when they want to be in friendships / relationships where all they want somebody to tell them is what they want to hear. All they want somebody to tell them is, all they want somebody to tell them is the good stuff. When you're wrong, you're wrong. And you need to have people around you to let you know when you're wrong, because that's what keeps you grounded. That's what keeps you centered. And Ted, you was fucking wrong. And Tati is telling you right. You do owe that man an apology. And you were wrong. Like, a one-on-one fight ain't never no robbery. Like, if C's had a problem with Alex and C's and Alex fought one-on-one, then cool. Now, if Donna jumped in it, I'm not saying beat up a woman, but if Donna jumped in it and you jumped in it to separate Donna, to keep it a one-on-one fight, cool. And if Alex had gotten hurt in a situation like that, then I wouldn't even have a whole lot to say. I'd be like, well, Donna shouldn't have jumped in it because it was a one-on-one situation. Or even if it was like Alex, one of his boys was there. I definitely I can understand Ted raising up. But for you to raise up and it was a one-on-one situation, nah. Over some dumb shit too? Nah. So, Ted mad at Tati. We see Alex and Donna. They tattooing out of that loft that Donna had rented. But she was like, you know, I really need him to be able to get back to doing tattooing because it's really a lot on me to try to carry this load. It's a lot on me. And we see her do a tattoo. Y'all know how they got to do the whole montage, and she talking and talking about, you know, loyal ink, Lord. Black ink this and black ink that, whatever. Okay. Here's where the shit gets, it was already silly, but here's where it just gets stupid. So, in order for Bae Mama to raise money to pay off this credit card, they're going to hire Bae Mama to be a part-time receptionist. That's not the dumb part. The dumb part is that they said on TV, well, you know, she's in the country on a visa, so she can't work legally. So I was hoping you could just hook her up and just sort of pay her in cash. So Caesar, you're going to allow them to, because they going to come after the owner of the shop, not Sky, not Bae Mama. If this was legit, if this really went down that way, y'all get ready to sit there and admit to, I don't know if it's a felony, misdemeanor, whatever, but a crime. Because paying that woman illegally, because see, when she here on a visa, she ain't supposed to work. So paying her so she can pay off Bae credit card, that's a crime. That's a crime. But anyway, so they went through this whole scene where they were teaching her mama how to answer the phone and how to take appointments and this and that. And it was a cute scene, don't get me wrong. Like, once you got past the fact that it was a crime, it was a cute scene. And her mama was real cute, but y'all know good and damn well her mama understand English. But anyway, that's a whole nother conversation. But Bae Mama is cute anyway. I think her mama's really cute. But that's why I said I guess Bae Mama gonna be here longer than we thought. While they're there, Sky gets a phone call from her shop. Her shop ain't really making no money. She goes off and gets on the plane and has to fly out of there. So she can't be there for Walt's calendar party. Caesar has to leave to take care of some business in Atlanta, so he can't be there for the calendar party. So it ends up being just everybody except for them. Mel comes through to be a part of it. And guess who shows up? Kevin shows up. Because remember we were wondering where the fuck Kevin went? Like, there was no going away for Kevin. It was just the season ended. Kevin was gone. And then we saw he popped up in L.A. at Cat Tat Shop from Black Ink Crew Chicago, her shop. But anyway, he's there, you know, hanging out or whatever. So they're doing the photo shoot. Everybody's cool. Everybody's taking their pictures and it's all fun and games. Now, Ted is still mad at Donna, so he ain't speaking to her. He walking past her like she ain't there, and Donna was like, okay, so that's how we're going to do this. The minute I say something you don't like, now we got a problem, now we mad. Like, I can't be honest with you. Like, what kind of relationship is that? And you're right, Tati, you are absolutely correct. If he can't take criticism and he can't take it, because I bet you when he got a problem with you, he going to let you know he got a problem with you. But next thing you know, Miss Crystal, the new girl, she goes in the back, and she must have got the memo mixed up. She thought it was a Victoria's Secret's photo shoot. And she comes out with this lingerie on that they got to blur out the breast and her crotch area. So she must have been showing all her business. Now, Ted is flirting with her in the meantime and in between time. And of course, Tati roll up on him like, so what's this about? What's going on here? What's this? And, you know, Crystal was like, I don't understand. So Tati... Anyway, it got catty. And, of course, Tati threw a couple of catty remarks talking about some, oh, so she representing Hotober, like instead of October. And Crystal was like, why she throwing shade at me? Like, she hired me. I don't understand why, you know, why she throwing shade at me. Like, if she insecure, like, y'all, that's your girlfriend. Y'all should be good or whatever. And then Crystal was like, and you need to keep an eye on your man because he a flirt anyway. I was like, oh, Lord, here we go. This about to be a problem. Now, to Tati's credit, she ain't try to fight that woman. You know, before Tati... Now, Tati would have got her ass whooped. I fully believe Crystal would have whooped her ass. But she didn't even try to fight that woman. She just got her shit. She told Ted she was leaving. She said, you got anything you got to say to me? And, of course, Ted was like, nah. She was like, all right, cool. And so she rolled out. And that is pretty much where this episode ended, y'all. Oh no, I'm sorry. One last thing. Alex goes to the doctor. The doctor tells him he can't tattoo anymore. His spine is so messed up that he can't tattoo anymore. So he's got to find a new line of work. And that's where we left off with him, you know, walking by himself, you know, look like he about to cry. And, you know, yeah. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Drop it in them comments. Peace.